It's up and good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
One, ready?
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
MT tight. 11 MT tight. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, that's Gibson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, New York. Now Zuerlein for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st
11.
and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Gun. Stop. 11. 11 mighty. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Get set. 11 Thomas.
Dell motioning over.
Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They put Adams in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Whoa! And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Dell motioning over. On 1st down, Burrow. Going right sideline and complete. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40.
11, 11.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12.
2nd down, Burrow. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
11 MT, take. Gun. That.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.